Alright, I'm going to do a little more keyword research just so that we're totally clear on what we have to do here to fill in our spreadsheet and find our keywords. I typed in fat loss for men. Now, very, very competitive term, obviously, but a lot of upside if we can find anything good here, anything with good potential. Now, right up here, fat loss for men. We see that for some reason they're showing that there's not enough data. We probably need to use another keyword tool, and we do have other keyword tools, but just off of common sense, I'm going to go on the fact that this is probably a highly searched term. So I already have it here, and as you can see in the right column, there are a few people. Here's one that's specifically optimized for fat loss for men. So a few people are optimized for it, but no one is showing up in the left column. So no one is optimized and bidding enough for the term. We see a few people here. Men's Health optimizes very well. Find articles is actually the top spot. It's very possible for us to put an article into find articles for this term and maybe get ranked for it. That would be dependent on the KEI score, which we'll find later. Here's our friend Craig Ballantyne, and just going down, we notice that there's a few other people optimized. So I would put this. Here's our spreadsheet again. I'm going to put it into here. Now I don't know the monthly searches. I'm going to write unknown for now, and there's other ways for us to find that. And I'm going to write the competition as medium heavy, so it's potentially something that we can compete for. Again, because this is just a very, very attractive keyword for us. I'm going down here looking in the additional keywords to consider. Again, I'm looking for the combination of this box not being filled in and a high search volume. And we notice that both columns, we see some searches in the millions here, but the boxes are obviously filled in because this is a highly, highly competitive keyword, anything related to fat loss. But just trying to narrow it by men may help us in our efforts a little bit. Here's one, weight loss for men. Essentially anything related to men, they're not showing data for it. That's why it's important to have more than one keyword tool. But let's look at just based off of this advertiser competition, fat loss workout for men. Going to let me select the term here. Going to copy it, put it into Google, search it, and yeah, again we can see that it is not too competitive. The natural searches are pretty heavy. Craig's page is optimized for it. Here's one of Craig's students, Dad Fitness. I think this is also Busy Man Fitness. This is Joey Atlas or Mike Geary, one of them, selling a Ryan Lee product up there. Men's Fitness we notice here is in the top spot. Alright, but for fat loss workout for men, there's only one person that's showing a perfect match here. And they're in the last spot, so they are probably bidding very, very little for the keyword term. So I'm going to put this into my spreadsheet. I'm going to put unknown. I want to go back to that. And for competition, I'm going to type in medium. So just from looking at this, for fat loss for men, this is potentially looking like a very good area for me to optimize, to create pages for, front end offers for, and a product for. Um, and I mean, until we find out what the number of searches are, but just I'm assuming that the searches are very good. If we see the term fat loss is in the millions, I'm sure the fat loss for men is at least in the thousands. So it looks good to compete for. So in these lessons, we already found a few good areas to compete in chest exercises and fat loss for men in that whole area. And we need to do a little bit more research, but these are obviously two keyword phrases and all of their related keywords that we're going to want to create pages for and bid for. So that explains a little more about keyword research, how to find the competition, how to fill out this spreadsheet. And again, we want this spreadsheet going into the hundreds, and over time just going into the many hundreds, so we have a lot of pages optimized and good offers for a lot of different keywords.